The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
Rabbi, he says an unbelievable story about someone that he knows who is a Baal Teshuvah Gamur, Sadiq Yesod Olam, unbelievable. The man changed his life. What's the story with this man? So the story with this man is that he used to be a barber. Unfortunately, he was Mehalel Shabbat. But not lehachis, not to anger, God forbid. His biggest night, where most of his customers probably came, was on Friday night. Rabbi found out about this, and he tried telling him, why are you opening your shop on Shabbat? Haram, close it. He says, Rabbi, the army, the soldiers, I live in an area where the soldiers, they get out Friday night and they're coming for their cuts. That's the night that they come. What should I do? If I close, they're not going to come any other time. Where's the parnasah going to come from? Rav Brevda tells him, close your shop for 1 month. Just try it for 1 month. And see if your parnasah goes up 30%. If it doesn't go up, I'm not going to say anything to you. He says, Rabbi, you want me to close on the biggest night and also go up 30%? How does that make sense? He says, try it. And sure enough, he tries it. After a month, he sees Rav Brevda. And he says, so, how'd it go? It went up? He said, Rabbi, I tried it for a month and it didn't go up 30%. It went up 50%. I'm never opening my store again on Shabbat. He saw with his own eyes. He closed his store. You go explain that. You close your store and you see more beracha. Go explain that. Lev Levayov, one of the wealthiest Jews, Tomchei Torah, he once bought a mall in Ramat Gan for $250 million. All by himself, no partners. And after he bought the mall, he decided he's closing the mall on Shabbat. This mall is going to stay closed every Shabbat. Till then it was open. New owner, and they're closing on Shabbat. So the mayor of the town wasn't happy with that. He said, you better open your mall on Shabbat, or I'm not going to give you a license to reopen the mall. You're going to stay closed. You're not going to have any permission. He's like, I'm the owner and I get to decide if I want to close it on Shabbat. What do you care? You better open it. He didn't want to open it. And he took him to court. The judge in the courtroom says to Mr. Levayov, I don't understand. You're in an area where other people are also opening. You're not in the middle of Yerushalayim, in the middle of Bnei Brak. You're not hurting anybody. At least he thinks. Just open your store. What's the big deal? So Mr. Levayov, who went into that case all by himself, he didn't get a lawyer. He said, could I please explain to you something? He says, yes. He says, imagine the President of the United States gave you a gift. How would you feel about that gift? Oh, I treasure the gift. Would it be precious to you? You better believe it. Not the President of the world. Not the President of the United States. The Creator of the world gave us a gift. Shabbat is a gift. Shabbat is a matana. And you want me to take this gift and to throw it on the floor and to open my mall on Shabbat? The judge bought it. And he said, you're entitled to keep your mall closed every single Shabbat. Unbelievable. What a Kiddush Hashem. After he sold the mall, the Globus magazine did a study. And they showed that the most profitable years for that mall is when it was owned by Mr. Lev Levayov and it was closed 16% of the week. Every other time it was owned by somebody else. They opened on Shabbat. Faham. He's closing and he's seeing more beracha. The Shulchan and the Menorah, they're opposite. Our beracha in Gashmiyut is also dependent on our Shabbat Kodesh. When someone keeps Shabbat, they are allowing themselves to get more beracha in their life.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org